welcome to DC Graphics once again. I really want to say a very big thank you to those who have actually been staying tuned to my YouTube channel, and I really want to say a very big thank you. You guys have been so wonderful. To those who have subscribed, I really appreciate your efforts and everything. So today I'll be taking you through the surface of Photoshop, how Photoshop looks like, what are the usefulness of each and every tools in Photoshop, and some other few things you actually need to know. And I would like you to stay tuned as I bring to you what I have in stock for you today. Alright, so going straight to Photoshop. Yep, so once you click on, once you get to Photoshop, once you open it, you'll find out that this is a welcome to Photoshop. Again, you see that, and you see a icon here showing create new, open, and some of your pictures. These are samples of the works I've done. So then coming straight to create new, once you create new, then you see something like this, and you see a lot of things like that, photo prints, depends on what you want to do, and the like. So for me, I just want to just go by this 2 by 3 the size, and I actually work most times with inches. Some people prefer working with pixels or centimeters or meters or points or pictures or whatever, but I actually prefer inches. So and I actually like my resolution being 500, my color mode to be RGB, and you can keep it to any bit you want, but I still prefer 8 bit. You guys, just simple. So then you can just keep it as great. So yeah, so this is the Photoshop. Now this is Photoshop, and this is the very front view of Photoshop. Now to those who don't know how to use Photoshop, I will be giving more classes on how to use Photoshop step by step. Now the first thing I would actually like us to go through is through the first bar you see, where you see file, what files, like what under files you want to export a job, save for web, and you want to close all jobs, if you want to open, if you want to place, and if you want to print, and the like. So coming straight to edit, you see undo, redo, toggle last, and instead of thing, define brush preset, define pattern, you see convert to profile, content aware scale, content aware fill. I don't love man understand what I'm saying, but they're just things you actually get to learn. Just take them, and a lot of things like mode, adjustment, auto tone, auto contrast, auto color, and the like. So come to layers, you see a lot of things, type, select, filters, 3D, view, windows, and help. So you see a lot of things like that. So now coming to the way your Photoshop is being faced, like the way it looks like. I would like us to come to this part where we have different. You have the essential. You can click it on essential. You see, it turns out to be different ways entirely. You can place it on 3D. You see a different thing entirely. You can place it on graphics and web. You see a different thing entirely. You can place it on motion. You see a different thing entirely. Where it looks as if you're about, you are even working on an Adobe Illustrator. So you get an Adobe After Effects, just display icon and the like. So you can also see something like painting if you are into artists like that. But me, I actually prefer working with photography. Yeah, so the reason I prefer working photography is because whatsoever is being on this page, it also reflects here as a navigator. So if I want to zoom in and zoom out, I can really zoom in here to see my mistakes and the like. So let's try something. Let me try write something, and you can see that God is good. Sorry, it looks too bogus, but let me just reduce it. Okay, so okay, so you can see, and this is it. Now you find out that if I zoom in, I zoom out, so you can see that. You can see that. So that's just it. That's just a function of the navigator, how well I want to see, view through, and the like. So Ctrl 0, I want to see the Ctrl 0, it switches back to page. So that's just a function of the navigator, and that's why I actually likes it. And it shows me everything in details here, from the background down to God is good, and it gives me the channels, it gives me the paths, and everything like that. So that's just why I prefer using the photography So now coming straight to these things here, you might be looking at them as something very very hard. Photoshop is not hard, it's as simple as ABC. So coming straight to the, you see the move to. Now the move to is to enable you move things from here to here, from here to here, to move things. Then you don't move anything, you move. Then the next one is rectangular marks 2. Now that one is to enable you, like, okay, this is it here. I actually want to now see something. I actually want to take this, God is good, and do something with it. You can, once you draw that rectangle, you can come to edit and find replace text or thereabout. So, and you just do some other things like that. But I think it works even more better it works more better with pictures though. Yeah. So let's select, deselect. So that's how to use select, like the select option. Then the next one is the polygon marks it to. You can also see some other functions like the magnetic. Don't worry, in the next classes I'll be showing you how each and every of these tools are being used in Photoshop. So come to the next one is the quick selection tool, the magical one too. Now those ones are used, like some of them are used. This quick selection tool is used to clear a picture from its background, like to remove a picture from a background and stuff like that. So coming to the next one, we say the crop. The crop is just to reduce the size of the job face and increase, so like I said, so like that. That's just it. So and coming to the next one is the color eyedropper. We got to see the eyedropper, the color sample. Now the color eyedropper is to copy colors and place them on the background, so like that. Then you can easily click on the background and alt delete. So you see, now let's give that white alt. Then you can easily give that white let's say white, yeah. So good. So that's just it. And you see kind of fine. That's just the function of the color eyedropper. If you copy this color, boom, it immediately shows here again. So once you press or delete, you make sure you're clicking on the background. Once you're clicking on the background, you'll be able to see alt delete. Then it traces. So if you switch this color, let's try alt delete, it turns back to white. So you switch the color back again, press alt delete, it comes back. So that's just it. So coming down to the next one is the patch tool, the spots alien brush tool. That's to just clean some kind of spots on faces and like so. Like you can see there in the illustration, is to remove marks and blemishes. So let's go to the next one is alien brush to also repair imperfections using pixels from another part of the image. So there's another one that's called the patch tool. Replace a selected area using a pattern of pixels from another part of the image. Then the next one you can see is content aware move to. Select and move part of an image and automatically fills the area left behind. Then the next one is the brush tool. The brush tool is one of the marvelous way you can actually use, one of the best tools you use in Photoshop. So brush tool is to, you can use the brush tool for clouds, you can use the brush tool for designs, effects and the likes. As you can see, paint custom brush strokes and boom, you're getting fine artworks there. So it's like that. So then the next one we have there is the clone stamp tool, right? Yep, sure. So the clone stamp tool, paint with pixels from another part of the image. Now paint pixels just to be able to combine two images together and get things done, you understand? So just like that. Then the next one we have here is history brush tool, just to be able to clean up stuff and copy other things, to just edit, restore parts of an image to one easier to an earlier state. So just like that. Then the next one is the eraser to clear things off and the like. So if you just need something out of something, you can easily clear it off and the likes. Then the next one is the gradient tool. You understand what the gradient tool means? So you drag it down again, so like that. How does it feel? Cool, right? So like that. Then selected. So just like that, that's just the function of the gradient tool. Then you can also see the smudge tool here. The smudge tool softens or smudges color in an image. And the next one you can see is the sharpen tool. Next one is the dodge tool. The next one is the text. When you're using typing with type and you're good to go. So that's just it. Then we try reducing this and you probably the clue white. So that's just it. Next one. Then the next one is the pen tool. Now the pen to make and change parts of or shapes with anchor points and handle. Mix and change parts of shapes with anchor points and handle. This is just it. This is what I'm trying to say. So when you get a pen tool, and this is something like this and something like this, something like this and like that. So and let's say like this. You can easily get a lot of things done with the pen tool and still feel so good with it. So that's it. So that's just pen tool. So draw shapes and the like. So coming straight to the next one is the path selection tool. Now the path selection tool is just to select parts and the like. So the next one is hand tool. This is just a function of the hand tool. Probably when you zoom in, plus, and you want to move in, you want to move here, you get. So that's just a function of the hand tool. Then control 0. And the next one is the zoom tool. So if you want to zoom in a particular place, fade the screen. You want to zoom in a particular place, then you fade the screen. So then you right click, you see fade the screen. So just like that. Then the next one we have here is a lot of tools here. I think I'll actually have to come back to these because it's kind of a long process. So thank you very much for listening towards my class today. We'll be ending it here today, and I really wanted to go in there, hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and more videos coming in soon. Much love.